Okay, more limits. I see a square root, so right off the bat I'm thinking a conjugate is probably going to be the way out of this. And you can see if we put in our limit value of 5, we're going to get 5 minus 5 in the denominator, which will be 0 in the denominator. And if you divide by 0, the universe explodes. So we have to find a way to cancel that. There's no obvious x minus 5 in the numerator, and no way I can factor this the way it's written. So let's see if a conjugate can help. The conjugate is root x minus 1 plus 2, and of course we do that to the numerator and the denominator. There we go. So when we multiply out the numerator, we get root x minus 1 times root x minus 1, which is simply x minus 1. The outside and inside terms will cancel out, and then we get negative 2 times 2, which is negative 4. The denominator I'm not going to expand because I hope to cancel this x minus 5, and that's harder if it's entangled with a bunch of other stuff. So there's our root plus 2. And look at that. In the numerator, we get an x minus 5, which is lovely to see. That will cancel the x minus 5 in the denominator, which was our trouble spot. So the x minus 5's drop out, and our new expression is 1 over root x minus 1 plus 2. Everywhere except at 5, the function behaves like this. So when x is very close to 5, our limit will be 1 over root 5 minus 1 plus 2. That's 1 over 2 plus 2, so it looks like our limit should be 1/4. Great. Now this next one, no root, so probably just a factoring exercise. You can see if you put 2 into this, you'll get 2 cubed minus 8, which is 8 minus 8. So, yeah, something's got to change here. The numerator is a quadratic, and so it is factorable. It isn't automatically factorable, but it happens this one is factorable as x plus 4x minus 2. The denominator is a difference of cubes, which we don't do a whole lot, but that will factor as x minus 2, and then we get x squared plus 2x plus 4, if I'm not mistaken. X minus 2's cancel, which is great, and let's see how the rest of this behaves. Before, when we plugged in 2, we got a division by 0, and that made the thing undefined, but now, if we put in 2, we get 2 plus 4 over 2 squared plus 2 times 2 plus 4. So that's 6 over 12. The limit should now be 1/2.